Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here on Chaos TV. It's time for Group C. We've got 10 more matches lined up for you here today, as Group C and Group D are about to unfold in front of your eyes. We already had Group B this morning, where Team Hair, strangely enough, got already knocked out of the equation. Very interesting setup right there. So we'll have to see how that all goes down. Right now, we got ourselves Group number C, match number 1. It is none other than Adroits versus sFi. The map is going to be City Streets. My co-commentator for this one is going to be none other than Menace. Menace, how are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm rather excited to see what we've been, or what a lot of people have been seeing online as a very strong Adroits online perform offline. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of guys that'll agree on that one. And already right off the bat, we see Adroits falling as sFi take the first round. And of course, it's on City Streets, as you may see. And it should be a brilliant match to come.
Absolutely. As let's go over these rosters. Ada's with Darky, Yo-Yo, Strove, Roofs, and Will. Well,
Pemzo just got a +10.
What? With
just
a scope?
Heads up. Just heads up. He's got +10.
Fair enough. Sadly enough, managed to miss that one. On the other hand, sFi with Pimsor, ECI, Dines, Sting, and oh, right, this was a good one. Gevgeld was that one again. I remember it from a long distant past, but yeah, pretty much can't remember how to properly pronounce that one. But you were saying, Menace.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys have been seeing Adroits perform online. They're not even in pre-invite yet, so for them to actually come up here and, you know, beat offline teams, for them will be a massive achievement.
Well, explain to the people for that generally don't watch Call of Duty 4, because we got a lot of influx from other games that we stream on Chaos TV. Explain to the viewers at home what a pre-invite pretty much means.
So basically, you have your different skill levels in the game as you would. Now, in Call of Duty 4, the European professional scene, they have an IRC channel system where you basically have your academy teams, which is, you know, teams that just started off, pretty new to the game, but they've been working together as a team and they've got some results. Then you have pre-invite teams that mostly have been to LAN. They've been together for 3-4 months. They've been getting online results. They've really been performing well. And then you have the invite teams that, you know, are 99% only teams that have been to offline. They've been together for nearly a year plus kind of thing, and they're really the cream of the crop, as you could say. So yeah, these guys have not got into pre-invite yet. They've only been getting online results. They haven't been together all that long, or at least that I know of, and they're yet to make pre-invite. So for them to make their name for themselves here will be, well, a nice little thing to put towards their pre-invite application.
As we just managed to see ourselves the first little round being picked up by Adroits. They hold themselves steady. Going from Darky right now, going straight up towards the archway. Need to watch out for that barrel, of course, and not being shut down from the top of the ramp, because he does have his back towards it. Regardless, we'll pick up that kill for his double, and that right there will be Adroits once again rocking through the sFi lineup with no problem there. Darky being very, very effective, cleaning up that A side.
Now it looks like they're pretty much just rolling through the middle of the map at the moment. They've not got many BLE nades to contend with, so they wait up for the first one. We'll see Darky push out. Willa just going to give him some cover, and Darky should be able to push onto this B side pretty quickly. He's got one up to his left. He should be able to spot that one, maybe even land the frag. Pimsor starting us off as he takes out Yo-Yo.
Darky still getting ready to go in towards Laundry right here, right behind the counter. Not going to be able to. Sting wall bangs him back towards the Stone Age. That right there is going to make things difficult, because now 2 players down on the Adroits side, including one of their SMGs, not looking too good at all. Pimsor on the other hand, all the way at the back, top of street, a classic position for Scope. Just looking down, there's one. It's the Scope, manages to fail on the connect. And that's going to put them back onto the drawing board. Should have picked up that kill.
Now the unfortunate thing is that Adroits took a little bit long to push that B side, and that's really allowed sFi to get into better positions. Oh, Willa with a quick peek there onto Pimsor, taking him out. Will he be able to land the no-scope? No, he doesn't, as Giffigal takes out Willa. Now it's all down to Strove. Has got the bomb to make his life a little bit easier. Giffigal with the second one. And that'll take it to 3-2. Still Adroits in the lead, though.
Yeah, absolutely. 3-2 in favor of Adroits. It's currently A bit of a, yeah, it was pretty much the momentum that was going on there on the sFi side that kind of knocked him out of balance a little bit. They had the opportunity to push in, but sadly did not. ESI will get Strove right off the bat. Gefagel with that AK ready to go, about to pick up one kill right here. Gets himself on Sting. Sting really peeking when he really should not be doing so. When you got yourself an SMG sitting right there, pretty much not a great idea to get that pick. Does get himself a second in the round. Will be there once more. I already mentioned, it just seems to be ripping through the lineup here of sFi.
They just rushed that A site so convincing, like nothing stopped them in their way. And what you always get if, like, you know, if your front line drops, you generally hold back a bit, you know, regain some ground and stuff like that. And ATAS have just like, they just keep on steamrolling in. Yeah. They just like, yeah, play it down, right, carry on going in. Yeah,
same here with Darky, finally getting himself shut down right on top of Arch as he basically managed to dodge a set nade, rushes in on towards Marketplace, finally getting shut down himself. I think that was a bit of a fluke situation there for the sFi situation, even though Gefagel gets himself a double, AKing it up, holding steady in straight. And finally, we're getting ourselves another round for sFi. It's very fast playstyle. We've seen the fastest playstyle we've seen so far, with both teams rushing out and trying to meet each other as fast as they possibly can. It's almost like they want to get this over with very, very quickly.
eStream trying to catch the other one off guard, and again we'll see a quick B push coming out. Darky should be on the front of this one once again, and really has been that spearhead brilliant nose spray as he takes out Deinzer.
In midair.
The rest of his team should be able to pull in now. Sting trying to put up some defense, trying to push them back, takes out Yo-Yo as well. It's 2 for him so far on the B side. Gefagel with that AK, really been playing strong now. So getting their pick onto Sting.
Top of street will be under fire from Will. So one of the sFi players is right up there. It's going to be Pimpzar. But Will already managing a Gefagel down, picking up his first in his round. He needs to watch out that he doesn't get picked off right here. Not much luck just yet. Just looking to, yeah, he saw them there. Unlucky on that nade. No car bomb there. And he saw him running away. The bomb should be getting planted unless Strove goes down here because of ECI coming around the corner. Well, good game sense there by Will. Pimpzar, last man standing. 35 seconds to go. It's a 1v2 sip rep coming out of Arch. Not going to happen because Laundry was full of dirt. And as well pick themselves up another round. It's 5-3. Menace, are you still with us?
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay, well, for a second there, I thought you were going to pick up right after I stopped talking. So.
Oh, right. Yeah. I was like, no, you think it.
Oh, you were thinking I was going for a tonal shift.
Just going for going at it the whole time. But yeah, we'll see Gefagel again with that AK, really playing strong for his team. Deinzer gets that nade, and now ATAS have been shoved back a bit. Looks like sFi finally adapting a bit to the playstyle of ATAS. But don't want to put it past Willa and Darky to still bring this one back. They are 4 players up, but numbers don't really matter when you have these 2 players. Oh, it's actually not even Darky, it's Yo-Yo. I lie.
Yo-Yo with the bomb. Needs to watch out from the top street right behind the truck. And he may actually get the plant in unless, yeah, somebody's going to pop out of that shop right now. He's going to get shot in the back. Or in the front. That works as well. It's 5-4. And that right there. It's, again, a bit of a back-to-back situation right now. We just saw ATAS picking up 2 rounds in a row. Number 4 and 5 for them. But kind of like the previous matches, it's going back and forth a little bit right now.
Going back and forth, and I mean, when you get to the halftime, City Streets, people say it's still a defense-biased map. So, I mean, with ATAS in the lead, they're going to be happy with a 6-6.
I kind of have to disagree. I think if there's one map that is very balanced, then it's this one.
To be fair, I mean, it has come to it now. People have really adapted their playstyle, but I mean, in the beginning of this map, it was definitely defense-biased. I mean, we saw 11-1 comebacks to 13-11 just by the team going onto defense.
Oh, way back when, you mean?
Way back when.
Yeah, that's true. Back way in, like
when the game came out.
3 and 4, way that kind of time, like 4 years ago. Oh.
I think that the days when Pentium 4s are still being used.
Ah, yes, those wonderful, wonderful days, and we were streaming up at 700 KBS instead of 4 megs like we're doing right now. Oh, good times. Sting will be dropped there, and another round will be going to Adroits. They need 2 more rounds to be to go towards a very, very strong defensive side. We'll see how that turns out. Right now, we're currently uploading all the VODs from Group B, as well as the last VODs from last night, as we did manage to miss one, considering YouTube decided to kick us out when we were uploading our last VOD from yesterday. So it was not all just infused VOD-wise yesterday. We also have some Phantasmagoria versus NCE lined up for you on the video on demand. So be sure to check that one out. And as soon as this match is done, I'm going to be adding the Group B matches towards the video on demand list as well. Back towards the game, though. Pimsor, what an absolutely lovely little scope right there from the top of the street. Taking down the Adroits scope and pushing just Strove all by himself inside a laundry. There he is. Has got himself the bomb. He's going to get locked in. There's no way in hell he's going to struggle. He's going to squeeze himself out of this one.
And if he does, though, I mean, not only will he probably be one of the best clutches ever, but yeah, no, he will be taken up from the side. Dines are coming in 6-5. Hopefully 7-5 hardcore ATAS. I'm pretty. Then, like, even if it is an even map, then we could see ATAS taking it away on the defending side. Also depends on sFi's attack. I mean, if they don't play as aggressive as ATAS was, and ATAS just starts pushing up on defense, they'll just corner sFi in spawn.
If they keep on, if they push those SMGs straight in towards the attacking spawn, then pretty much over, especially if we can get their set nates right. That's one thing I've been noticing so far. We haven't seen that many set nates on Alley, and that's really giving the Adroits the opportunity to be extremely aggressive. Again, Pimstar getting himself a sublime little scope, point blank range towards Will, and that's going to be the end of that one.
Coming down to a 2-on-2, we have Strova and Refuse versus Pimsor and Deinzer. Bomber is down, so ATAS just need to sit in. They just need to wait for those sFi players to move in onto that bomb. They kind of expose themselves and might make it difficult. Strobe with one, tries to go for the second, pulls out the AK, will end it onto Pimsor as well, gets it to 7-5 at the half, and ATAS are looking 2 rounds in the lead as they go into defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look at these stats while we're at it. Pimsor top fragging for sFi. It was pretty much predictable on this map. When you've got yourself a scope, you're pretty much dominant on at least 3 of the sets, down the middle and down the street. We haven't seen that many A pushes so far, actually. The only A pushes that have been coming out were through Marketplace rather than through Car Park, which I thought was rather interesting. Let's see how sFi are going to approach this situation. Pimstar should have gone a little bit quicker there because he could have picked himself up the first frag of the second half. Was not to be. And he is actually looking to go towards A long. Interesting.
So basically, he's just going to try and get those picks, stop the rotate, because, I mean, if you're on that B side, the last thing you want is people coming through wood and around your back. So he's going to be staying back a bit, although Geffigal's going to be the one trying to hold up this mid area. Pops out a vert nade, and there's absolutely no one to catch it, though. And that player, he thought he was fighting, he was already on that B side. Now, we'll see sFi pushing onto this B area. Sting grabbing himself, Willa and Darky. And it's going to leave Strove, your last man standing. He is actually on fences.
How did he not? Oh.
Bates on his team takes up Pimsor as well. And he's actually in a position to be able to bring this one back, because now Geffigal has to rotate in to get with Sting to actually bring up some cover. Sting gives away his position. Geffigal's going to be the one to grab it. All the way from B Arch with an SMG. It's going to be 7-6, 1 round difference now. I
almost thought that we were going to see a Preki situation that we saw at Outpost on Fire, where he just rushes in towards that exactly the same spot and get himself a hat trick on the clutch. But sadly, it was not to be. Score being 7-6. sFi slowly but steadily getting themselves back in towards the situation. They have managed to win their first round since 2. And let's see how they approach their attacking side. They have not been nearly as aggressive as Adroits were, but have Adroits continued their aggressive streak? That's what I'm wondering right now.
I think after the first 2 rounds not really going, or the first round not really going their way, they're going to say, well, let's just sit back a bit and see how this playstyle works out for us. Because, you know, the first 2 rounds of any half, the teams generally just try and figure out how the enemy plays. So we'll see Yo-Yo on a lot more defensive side. Pimsor and Willa, as A-Spec no doubt, are going for a little scope battle. And it seems that Willa's hiding away for this one. Well, now it's all down to Deinzer as He gets spotted up in mid. Yo-Yo's going to be in the B arch though, and he's going to finish him off. 2-round difference now.
6-8 in favor of Adroits. They need just 5 more rounds in order to pull this one off. The pressure is starting to creep upon sFi with needing at least 7 more. And Pimsor picking up the first one though. Getting himself a decent. Yeah. Oh, Nate.
He thought that bin would just give him enough cover. Didn't turn to be out that way.
That's what I thought as well. Sitting behind that container, behind that bin should have been enough.
I would have run though, because he knew the nade was going to stop it. He could have just ran back.
Well, actually, I did take down the scope. Yeah, I did manage to do so. So he could have just gone back in towards alley without being fired upon from the other side. So, Geffigal going in for the plant, not enough, because it's going to be 7-8. And again, back-to-back and back-to-back play right here. Very interesting. Because this could go down
each other's play style.
Yeah, this could go down towards a much more interesting match than any of us have predicted. After this, we're going to be going straight in towards Lowland Lions versus let's see, who are they playing against?
I believe you said the team eNigma or something.
eNigma, that would be correct.
So should be able to catch quite a bit of that one. This match is going ridiculously quick though. I mean, I believe we've only been playing about 10-15 minutes and we're already 15 rounds in.
Yeah, the rounds are only like a minute and a half long, tops, every single time. With a couple of rounds being finished off in under 45 seconds. 8-8 though, as ECI will pick up the last one, and it's all tied up. Even Stevens, 16 rounds in under 15 minutes.
sFi, of course, now having won those rounds back, we could actually see them take the lead for the first time in the game if they keep this up. Which, of course, will be a nice little moral boost for them.
That is definitely correct. You are, in fact, correct about that one. And they are already looking very good. Will is down, so that scope from top of street, no longer an issue. Even though ECI pushing out was probably not the best of ideas. Into the spawn he went. He's going to get himself one, though, so he's all right-ish.
Pimsor not actually hearing the player that's not pushed up behind him. And I believe that is Darky. Darky has spotted the player. He's got an SMG, so what he's also going to do is probably going to meet up with his teammate and stack them up a bit. He has spotted that scope. Should be able to land this frag. Nobody doesn't. He's tagged him up loads. Yo-Yo and Darky going now, taking out Dinz and Pimsor. ECI, your last man standing. Oh, I lied. Geffigal, your last man standing. Darky with the spray.
How does that even happen?
What?
That is just...
That spray is ridiculous.
Yeah, quite. That kill on towards Archway should have come in, but it was just not to be. Very, very strange. Very, very strange indeed. It's 8-9 in favor of Adroits. Was that... That's looked like a joke situation.
Yeah, it's like they had the opportunity and just not able to really close off those, the chance they had. Now, Yo-Yo will... Sorry, yeah. ATAS will...
Already off to a great start. We still have not seen a push towards B, though. It may be an idea for sFi to mix it up a little bit and go for B because of this consistent push onto... I mean, A, my apologies.
Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
Yo-Yo's right behind the player, walking backwards, and there's a player behind him. We'll finally get the frag, though. Yo-Yo literally just walked backwards, and there was a player behind him. He did not see the player.
Weird stuff. Scores 8-10. The last 3 rounds went for Adroits. Momentum gained. And are we finally going to see an A push? I doubt we will. Well, Geffigal is going towards that A site finally. We'll pick him up the first on Sting. Let's see whether or not they can knock Adroits off their socks. I doubt they will because there's about to go somebody in towards that archway. Just like that. It was Darky as well. The bomb is down in a very, very bad position. I don't think sFi... Yeah, here we go. ESCI trying to go for it. sFi should not be able to pick this one up. And will... yeah, should be picking up these frags, but this is not having any luck with that.
No, of course, like I said, with their bomb down in such a bad position, these players are trying to go for the frags rather than the bomb plant. You know, we'll see Pimsor trying to move in for their bomb. Will be shut down. That'll take us only 2 runs away from a possible ATAS win.
Yeah. And it was looking so good for sFi. They were keeping up on the 1-1 round system up till round number 13, where they finally started losing. And then they had that momentum sweep putting it all the way back to 8-8, and now they've just dropped it, losing 4 rounds in a row. I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened.
Something changed, either gameplay-wise or mentally. And sFi not looking as strong as they had been these rounds to just
I think it's also. I think also Adroits are starting to play more aggressive now. Whoa, whoa, Pimzor! A little bit of a flick kill there. But yeah, it's just it seems almost like Adroits are starting to play even more aggressive than they were initially, and that is really catching sFi off guard. And just now, when they dropped the bomb inside of the B site, of the A site, my apologies, it did not help much either, because they just rolled straight into that and they got shut down the entire time. It's 8-12. Strove will pick up the last kill of that round. We have a match point here for Adroits.
Yeah, I'm going to take it away here with Will. I really want to see what he's doing to try and counter the script. Actually does get tagged up by Pimzor. Wow, so lucky to get away from that one. Gets the carnage. Wow. Not only does he get lucky once, he gets lucky twice. And Gefagel shut him down, saying, no more luck for you, it's not fair.
Oh, did you see that Deagle from Cross Market even tags him up? I almost thought he was going to get a headshot there as well. With that car, that would have been slightly ridiculous, to say the least.
sFi down to 3 players. And got to go up against 4 ATAS players who are so close to the win now. I'm guessing ATAS are pretty much already celebrating with only 2 players left. Yo-Yo takes out Sting. Darkion to Gefagel. GG's pop out, and that'll be the game to ATAS.
8-13 will be the finalization of that one in match number 1 of Group C. We're going to go and figure out which match is going to be the next one. Most likely eNigma versus Lowland Lions. My name is Ace here, live on Chaos TV, made possible by Medion. My co-commentator for this one is Menace. We'll be right back with you for the next match, which will most likely be Lowland Lions versus eNigma. Don't go anywhere.